story about two men. One named Gale Sayers, the other Brian Piccolo. They came from different parts of the country. They competed for the same job. One was white, the other black. One liked to talk a lot. The other was shy as a 3-year-old. Our story is about how they came to know each other, fight each other, and help each other. Ernest Hemingway said that every true story ends in death. Well, this is a true story.
Oh, wait a minute, I just called. Wait a minute, come on, now. Come on, man. Wait a minute. Let you go.
Let me help you.
No.
Gil, it's just so good to have you home.
Yeah, it's good to be home.
Can I get you anything?
Nope. I'm fine.
Well, it's almost lunchtime. Would you like a sandwich or something?
No, I'm not hungry. You go ahead, though.
Well, I left the kids at Joy's, so I guess I better go pick them up. Will you be all right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes. Sure.
Well, old buddy, I'm #1 guy now. But for all the wrong reasons. Unless you come back 100%, people are going to say, Piccolo get in on a pass. Lucky break. See, I don't want it like that. I'm going to whip you, Sayers. But you got to be at your best, or it won't mean a thing. You're not going to be 1 second slower, 1 degree weaker. I am going to work your tail off to get that leg back in shape. For my sake. You got that.
And now for sports in Los Angeles, the Chicago Bears trimmed the Rams by a score of 17-16. Quarterback Jack Concannon was 8 for 14 passing, and the running game was ably manned by Brian Piccolo. Gained 105 yards and 14 carries. Piccolo was awarded the game ball. Also on the West Coast, the San Francisco 49ers.
Hello.
Dr. Fox, this is Brian Piccolo. How's he doing?
Pretty well, Brian, I think. Though it is boring going through all those exercises all by yourself. It's drudgery and it's painful. A lot of people just give up when they're alone in that situation.
Four. That's good, babe. Five.
No way.
Now, don't.
Touchdown, Piccolo. Yards and a touchdown for Gale Sayers.
Hey, Vic.
Yo.
You know you got a 4.3 rushing average?
Oh, but I'm a few bars. I'll see if I can fake it for you.
Oh, Vic.
Touchdown, Piccolo.
Come on, Brian, hit that hole, hit it! What's wrong with you, Piccolo? What is it, Gale? Is he really hurting? Gotta move. He's not hitting. Come on, baby, come on, we gotta get it. Come on, baby, come on. Get it out, get it out. Keep driving.
You, all know that we hand out a game ball to the outstanding player. Well, I'd like to change that. We just got word that Brian Piccolo is sick, very sick. And it looks like he might never play football again. Or for a long time. And I think we should dedicate ourselves to give our maximum effort to win this game. And give the game ball
Pick.
We can all sign it. And take it up. Oh my God.
Fantastic. Could you believe it? Sayers, I mean, you've got some moves on the field, but in the locker room, you are one big klutz.
May I help you?
My name is Mrs. Piccolo. My husband's a patient on the 3rd floor, and he told me about a little girl, Patty Lucas, who wanted this gentleman's autograph.
Mrs. Piccolo, Patty isn't with us anymore.
Oh, well, do you have a home address?
Mrs. Piccolo, Patty's...
My husband wanted her to have the autograph very much.
Okay. Mrs. Piccolo, Patty's dead. She passed away early this morning.
Nothing wrong with that knee, I'll tell you.
Congratulations, Dr. Piccolo.
Yeah. But you know what, Joy? I've been thinking. And with Gail healthy and Ralph Keurig healthy, I'm going to have a real tough time getting back in that lineup next year. So I was thinking, now what's so difficult about being a kicker? I mean, I just wonder if it's something you could teach yourself, you know? Because you don't need a great amount of wind or stamina or size. What do you think of my brainstorm, old boomy Gus?
Well, I don't know, Ryan. I mean, I'm no expert on kickers and things.
You're just running and run. Red Grange would be proud of.
Don't make fun of me, Brian. I'm scared.
What of?
What of? You can't be serious. You know perfectly well what of.
No, I don't.
They found more of the tumor. They told me this morning that they want to operate again. And I was going to tell Brian. But I just couldn't, Gail. I mean, I don't know whether or not he can take the disappointment. And if he can't, I know I can't. The doctor is going to tell him in the morning. And if you could be there, Gail, it might help.
I'll be there, John. So if you'll just sign this consent, Mr. Piccolo, putting this house on. No, man, are you deaf? Mr. Sayers, can't you talk to your friend?
Mr. Everly, I think I'd rather talk to you.
Brian's a professional athlete, Mr. Everly. Professional gets into a habit after a while. He gets himself ready for a game mentally as well as physically. Because he knows those two things are all tied up together. And there's a clock inside. And when the game starts, he's 100% mentally and physically. And what Brian is saying is that you're scheduling the game before he can get ready. Now, couldn't it wait until over the weekend?
Well, yes, it could.
Then let it.
First thing Monday morning, Mr. Piccolo. I'll see you then.
I love Brian Piccolo. And I'd like all of you to love him, too. And tonight, you hit your knees. Please ask God to love him.
I love you, Brian. I love you.
I don't believe it, Joy. I don't believe it. Brian Piccolo died of cancer at the age of 26. He left a wife and 3 daughters. He also left a great many loving friends who miss him and think of him often. But when they think of him, it's not how he died that they remember, but rather how he lived, how he did live.